website you love with Wix. For your words, create your brand, your opportunity, your breakthrough. Feeling a vibe? Run with it. From can't look away to gotta have it. Make every detail yours. Bring out what's hot.
Coin trader, he's leading the way. Follow the master, trade like a king. Copy his moves, let your wallet sing. Oh, the Bitcoin rhythm, feel it ignite with the master-led trader. You'll trade all night. Green candles rising, he's setting the pace. It's fear and greed, he knows how to chase. Wallets are fat, the gains never thin. With just one click, you're riding with him. He sees the highs, he feels the lows. He cracks the code, the market shows. Follow the master, trade like a king. Copy his moves, let your wallet sing. Oh, the Bitcoin rhythm, feel it ignite with the master-led trader. You'll trade all night. Out of the line or sell it fast. He knows the future, forget the past. One Satoshi, it grows and grows. With every step, your fortune flows.
Yin yang of the market. Are you willing to lose to play the game? If not, step aside, it's all the same. Fear and greed, they're pulling the strings, but only risk takers wear the wings. It's okay to be wrong, don't stay in the dark. Admit the losses, make a fresh start. The market's a dance of shadows and light, a game of balance through day and night. Win or lose, it's the yin and yang. Every move's a lesson, every trade a bang. There's a time to go long, a time to be free, and sometimes it's just time to fish by the sea. Accept the losses, protect your ground. Safety and capital is where it's found. The greens may call, the reds may scream, but staying balanced fulfills the dream. The market whispers, who do you choose? Some win by winning, some win by lose. It's all in the mindset, it's all in the play. A dance of twilight at the end of the day. Win or lose, it's the yin and yang. Every move's a lesson, every trade a bang. There's a time to go long, a time to be free, and sometimes it's just time to fish by the sea. Green or red, they both have a place. In the trader's heart, it's not a race. Balance the ledger, steady your mind. The yin and the yang are intertwined. So take the trade if you're ready to fall. For rising again is
Welcome to the live, guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, let people know what I'm doing. I trade nothing but Mimi tokens. Once I get a bunch of people in here, we'll start taking some good trades. And then I give away the actual profits, a percentage of it, back to whoever I pick that comes out with the play. So that's how this works. I'm going to keep doing it. Hopefully get enough people in here.
Numbers flash, screen aglow, up and down, the markets flow, risk and reward. I know. Late nights, chasing dreams, life's a puzzle, schemes on schemes. Charts don't lie, they speak to me. Freedom's found in volatility. Bitcoin trades my life, my way. Dreams unfold with every play. Ooh, every play. Abundance calls, I hear, I swear. I'm all in, come what may. Coffee cold, the clock's on spin. Losses fade, I breathe, begin. Rules I write, I live within. Candles rise, the stakes are high. Fortune winks, I touch the sky. One click, it's done, it's gone, it's mine. Risk aligns with the grand design, chasing freedom, chasing time.
Well, it looks like the only two things we're running is Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. So I'm still searching for some plays for us. If no one gives me any plays, I'm going to keep trading plays. This one came from X, Twitter. Somebody DM'd me and said, hey, look into this. So I figured let's jump in, see what it does. I've got a couple other ones in the shotgun, just waiting for it to come down to the levels. Then I will jump in on them, and you'll see me do it. So just stay tuned. This one's not going to do too good, I think.
Trade my nights for golden light, chasing dreams through the screen so bright. Numbers roll, my soul takes flight. Flip the coin, could be wrong, alright. Crypto dreams, they rise and fall. Risk it all, or have none at all. 50-50, the game we play. Win or lose, it's the price we pay. Blockchain whispers, secrets untold. Digital hustle, brave and bold. The charts keep diving, the charts will die. But I keep the fire, I keep alive.
Oh yeah, by the way, I don't trade Bitcoin, Ethereum. I will do it every once in a while, but I like trading the low volume cap ones to where, the low price ones. That's where you make your quick, fast money. And I'm a scalper. If you guys are new to this, I scalp. for between 10 to 20 to $30 or more. But yeah, I don't trade the big tokens. They're just too boring for me. So I like fast action to where I got to get in and get out. So if you got people that you have friends or some that likes to trade Mimi tokens and all these low cap ones, this is where to come because I'm going to be trading the crap out of them here soon. So hopefully I can turn some, start with $100. I'm up to almost 400 now. So I'm going to see, hopefully by the end of next week, we can get it over 1,000. So the more money we make, bigger the profits, the more money you guys will make. Because I'm going to start picking people out of the live here to give away some money. So stay tuned. We'll see if we can make some good money today. It might give away something today.
Scrolling charts at midnight, candle wicks in neon glow. The market breathes its secrets up and down, we ebb and flow. 6 out of 10, that's the game. Perfection's a myth, risk the flame. I trade my time for whispers, Bitcoin dreams they shimmer. 6 times I rise, 4 times I fall. That's the rhythm, that's the call. Wallets heavy, wallets bare. Digital fortunes in the air. 1 click away from glory, or a tale of lost to glory. 6 out of 10, that's the grind. Chasing shadows, peace confined. I trade my time for whispers, Bitcoin dreams they shimmer. 6 times I rise, 4 times I fall. That's the rhythm, that's the call. I trade my time for whispers, Bitcoin dreams they shimmer. I trade my time for whispers, Bitcoin dreams they shimmer.
Sunrise glow, my screen lights up, charts are moving, I fill my cup. Candles green, candles red, dreams of gold inside my head. Hustle strong, I play my part, trading rules, they guard my heart. Bitcoin rising, oh, I see, abundance flowing endlessly. I'm an enlightened trader free, chasing dreams, just let it be. Yeah, sun, numbers in my eyes, just don't sleep. They rise and die. Got my coffee, got my screen, chasing dreams in a crypto scene. Trade it high, trade it low, life's a wave, let it flow. Bitcoin beats, they never fit. I live to trade, I live to trade. The blockchain hums, it's a digital drum. Every tick, every tack, the market hums. Candles green, candles red, I'm alive when the market's fed. Heart hold tight, let it ride. Moon or crash, I'm still inside. Heart hold tight, let it lie. Trade it high, trade it low. Life's a wave, let it flow. Bitcoin beats, they never fade. I live to trade, I live to trade. It's not just coins, it's a vibe. Decentralized dreams are why you'll try. Risk it all, the stakes are steep, but freedom's price is never cheap. Oh, 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 oh.
The screen glows blue in the quiet night. Charts like rivers flowing left to right. He's a watcher, not a chaser, biding time. Whispers of Bitcoin hum, a market's climb. He waits, oh, he waits for the tide to turn. No rush, no flame, just the patience to learn. He runs with the wind when it's at his back, stops at the line, never off the track. The candles dance, red to green to gray. He reads the whispers, what the patterns say. 1,000 hands in a frantic race, but he's the stone holding his place. No fear, no greed, just the ticking clock, the calm of a mountain, the weight of rock. He waits, oh, he waits for the tide to turn. No rush, no flame, just the patience to learn. He runs with the wind when it's at his back, stops at the line, never off the track. They'll call him slow, they'll call him mad, but the gold's in the waiting, not the quick hand grab. He knows the fall comes after the rise. He's seen the fire in too many eyes.
Reading charts at midnight. The glow's my only light. Numbers dance like fireflies in the quiet of the night. Risk and gain, a gambler's flight. Bitcoin keeps my coffee warm through the coldest storm. 1 click, 2 clicks, ride the swarm. Bitcoin keeps my coffee warm. Dreams in decimals, futures in code. I trade the highs, I bear the load. A digital grind, a winding road. Up it goes, then it falls. Echoes in these cyber walls. Bitcoin keeps my coffee warm through the coldest storm. 1 click, 2 clicks, ride the swarm. Bitcoin keeps my coffee warm. Some call it luck, some call it a curse. But these blocks and chains, they fill my purse. The rent gets paid, the fridge gets filled by ones and zeros. My fate is sealed. Woke up this morning with the sun in my eyes. Check my wallet for some digital surprise. No stress, no fear, just the crypto tide. I ride the wave, I let it decide. Bitcoin vibes, let it run, let it flow. Trade for fun, watch the profits grow. No rush, no race, take it nice and slow. Bitcoin vibes, just go with the glow. Just go with.
Find the right care team, maintain a positive mindset.
Charts go up, charts go down like the sea. But I'm not worried cause it's all just a spree. 1 Satoshi, 2 Satoshi, maybe 3. Stack 'em up while sipping my tea. It's not the greed, it's the game that I play. Every little trade feels like holiday. Bitcoin vibes, let it run, let it flow. Trade for fun, watch the profits grow. No rush, no race, take it nice and slow. Bitcoin vibes, just go with the glow. Some chase the fortune, some chase the fame, but I'm just here enjoying the game. Laughing at losses, smiling at gains, dancing in the rhythm of the blockchain. I watch the charts like stars at night. Lines that dance and fade from sight. Candles flicker, green and red. Dreams alive, fears half dead. Patience whispers, hold the line. Heartbeats ticking, time aligns. Trade with love,
the dream climb higher, higher. The hustle sings, the market flows. Crypto passion, it only grows. While it's light, but my mind's on gold. Digits and data, stories untold. Risk is a shadow, I keep it near. Every loss, a lesson clear. The graphs don't care, they never weep. But I've got faith, it runs so deep. Through ups and downs, I find my art. Trading with patience, trading with heart. With love, trade with fire. Chase a dream, climb higher, higher. The hustle sings, the market flows. Crypto passion, it only grows. Trade with love, trade with fire. Chase the dream.
Screens glow in the quiet night. Charts dance under the pale light. Green and red, a story told of risks we take, of dreams we hold. He shows the way, no need to boast. A guide, a friend needs more than most. Trade by trade, we learn, we grow. Step by step, the seeds we sow. It's not just coins, it's not just games. It's the bond we share through joys and pains. He breaks it down, no jargon walls. Answers every question, big or small. It's not a race, it's not a game. It's the trust we build, not chasing fame. As strangers fade, now a brother's left. A digital world of the human path. Trade by trade, we learn, we grow. Step by step, the seeds we sow. It's not just coins, it's not just games. It's the bond we share through joys and pains.
Under the sun, where the breeze runs slow. Numbers on the screen put on a show. They trade, they wait, we laugh, we glow. Watch for the trade, stay for the vibe. Feel the rhythm, let it collide. Money moves fast, but the grooves are guide. Charts go up and charts fall down. Faces light up, then wear a frown. But here we are, no need to drown. It's not the coin, not the cash, it's the beat that keeps the class. Watch for the trade, stay for the vibe, feel the rhythm, let it collide. Money moves fast, but the grooves are guide. They're chasing dreams, we're chasing tunes under the reggae sun and the dancing moons. They click and scroll, we're swaying soon. Under the sun, I sit and I watch. Charts like waves, they rise, they drop. No rush, no hurry, I let it flow. The market speaks, I take it slow. Patience pays in gold, you see. Hold the line, just let it be. Bitcoin dances wild and free, but I won't move till it calls to me. Stop loss, set my shield in place. I play the game, but not the race. A winning trade, I let it run. Chasing riches, now I chase the sun. Whoa, fools may panic, they come and go. I stay steady, I reap, I sow. Patience pays in gold, you see. Hold the line, just let it be. Bitcoin dances wild and free, but I won't move till it calls to me. The moon might tempt, the stars might tease, but wisdom whispers on the breeze. I trust the flow, I trust my plan. I'm not a gambler, I'm a steady man. I bought a slice of digital gold, watched it climb and watched it fall. Numbers dancing on the screen, but life ain't just a crypto dream. Let it go, let it flow. The market's high, the market's low. Trade your pride for peace of mind. Accept the loss and you will find. Fingers itching for that buy. The graph is green, it scrapes the sky. But every mountain as it fall, don't risk it all to lose it all. Patience sings a sweeter tune. The moon
flashing screen. Charts going wild, it's a digital dream. The coin is spinning, it's a risky ride, but I'm holding on, got nothing to hide. No pain, no gain, that's the crypto flame. Risk is a fire, but it's part of the game. Trade by the moonlight, rise with the sun. Bitcoin's the wave, and I'm riding this one, yeah. They say it's a bubble, but I see a tide. A sea of numbers where fortunes collide. I hear the skeptics, they laugh, they joke, but I'm stacking satoshis while they stay broke. One click up, one click down. Fortune spins like a merry-go-round. No pain, no gain, that's the crypto flame. Risk is the fire, but it's part of the game. Trade by the moonlight, rise with the sun. Bitcoin's the wave, and I'm riding this one, yeah. From wallets to chains, I'm breaking the rules. No banks, no borders, just digital tools. The future is here and it's while it's raw. Trading my fears for a digital law.
Numbers roll like waves on the sea, up and down like a mango tree. You want the gold but fear the sting, risk and reward, it's the same thing. You can't climb high if you're scared to fall. The smallest steps won't get you far. Are you willing to lose? Are you ready to play? If not, then step back
The charts go wild, the numbers spin. A sea of green, a tide of red within. But you keep me calm when storms begin. Thank you, brother, thank you, friend. We ride the waves we never bend. In the chaos we transcend. Thank you, brother, thank you, friend. Thank you, brother, thank you, friend. Late nights lit by a glowing screen. Dreams of gains and what might have been. You remind me to breathe unseen. It's not just coins, it's not just trades, it's the bonds we've quietly made. Thank you, brother, thank you, friend. We ride the waves we never bend. In the chaos we transcend. Thank you, brother, thank you, friend. Thank you, brother, thank you, friend. When the dips feel endless, the peaks too high, you ground my feet, you clear my sky. We're not alone in this wild ride. A network of trust upon worldwide. Thank you, brother, thank you, friend. Thank you, brother, thank you, friend.
He's got a screen glow, a late night stare. Fingers tap keys like he's dancing on air. Charts and numbers, they're his art. He trades the world, tears it apart. He's got the moves, he's got the plan. Follow his lead, you'll understand. Bitcoin guru, the master, the guide. Copy his trades, ride the tide. Bitcoin guru, you'll never stray. He's the light in the blockchain gray. Candle flames flicker, green and red. His wisdom sharp, always a step ahead. The market whispers, he hears it loud. Turns a chaos into a crowd. He doesn't blink, he doesn't fall. Holds the line when the bears crawl. You'll win big if you follow through. Trust the man they call guru. Bitcoin guru, the master, the guide. Copy his trades, ride the tide. Bitcoin guru, you'll never stray. He's a light in the blockchain gray. He's a light in the blockchain gray.
Say goodbye to your oil deliveries and high fuel costs by upgrading to a new ductless mini split system. And right now you can get started with $0 down plus finance your new system with 0% interest and enjoy low monthly payments. These systems are whisper quiet and provide both heating and cooling. They can be mounted in almost any place or any space. Best of all, they are incredibly efficient, saving you money on your utility bills every single month. Again, you can get one installed with $0 down and finance it with long-term 0% interest. If you want to upgrade to the most efficient system on the market, click the link below and we'll text you some more details.
Candles that I've seen, I'm just here to show my trade. Surf the markets, wild cascades. No promises, no masquerades. I'm just here to show my trades. Bitcoins dancing, ethers glow. Watch your eyes, then watch it go. No crystal ball, no mystic game, yeah. Just logic riding on the flame. Rust on my hands, grace in my veins. World built cold, but I walk through flames. Dream in the dirt, heart in the rain. Still shine slow through the hurt and pain. Street hum low like a tire drum beat. Neon bleed down the cracked concrete. Mama said, boy, keep your head in, pray. But I learned my psalms in the alleyway. Smoke in my lungs, faith on layaway. Rent due soon, but I work my say. I ain't rich, I ain't clean, I'm whole. Dust turn diamond when you pay that toll. Rust on my hand, grace in my vein. World built cold, but I walk through flames. Dream in the dirt, heart in the rain. Still shine slow through the hurt and pain. Brother did time, came home with blues. I still fire, voice still true. We laugh loud just to kill that fear. Toast to the ghost that brought us here. Ash on the wind, story on steel. Scars don't fade, they just learn to heal. Heaven feel close when the bottle low. Soul get clean when the truth don't show. Every prayer sound rough but real. Every loss teach how grace can feel. Rust ain't rot, it's proof you fought. Beauty in the way that the city calls. Rust on my hands, grace in my veins. World built cold, but I walk through flames. Dream in the dirt, heart in the rain. Still shine slow through the hurt and pain. Still shine slow. Still walking flame. Oh.
My husband used to ejaculate prematurely until this.
My hubby is ejaculating so fast, and when he gets so anxious about it, it's starting to feel like a chore.
That used to be me and my husband before I discovered this treatment by him. SexRx plus thymus control. I swear it saved our sex life. It has the same active ingredient as Cialis and early climax treatment, so it helps him stay hard and last longer.
Do you have to go to the doctor's office? He ditched him a Barrett.
No joke. It's 100% online. If he gets a prescription, it's delivered right to your door.
Brass and concrete, faith on my sleeve. Money make the world turn, still I can't breathe. Dust in my pocket, dream in my chest. City don't love me, but I love it best. Came up with a siren sing, paper dreams and them nickel rings. Mama prayed while the rent got due. Said, son, the hustle gon' pray for you. Learn math with the dice and scale. Numbers don't lie, but the system will. School of pain, yeah, that's my degree. Diploma red, stay hungry, be free. Brass and concrete, faith on my sleeve. Money make the world turn, still I can't breathe. Dust in my pocket, dream in my chest. City don't love me, but I love it best.
Smoke in my lungs, still spit that truth. Seen kings fall young, seen priests uncouth. My brother caught time, wrote songs from a cell. Say the Lord still listen through a payphone bell. I trade my fear for a rhyme that fits. Turn my scars into street light scripts. No gold teeth, but my soul still gleam. Cause faith don't fold when you live that dream. They told me money talk, I heard pain louder. The choir in the alley sing over gunpowder. Still I rise like the smoke at dawn. Broken halo, still got it on. Walls and concrete, faith on my sleeve. Money make the world turn, still I can't breathe. Dust in my pocket, dream in my chest. City don't love me, but I love it best. Yeah, I love it best. Brass and concrete blast. Smoke beneath rain, I still stand tall. Lost some hope, but I kept it all. Faith in the cracks, love on the line, broke in the pocket, rich in the spine. Streetlights hum like a choir offbeat, echo of sirens mixed with heat. I ain't saint, just soul with scars, counting dreams under broken stars. Rent late, prayer late, bills don't bend. Truth stay raw till the bitter end. But I walk slow, calming my shame. God still whispering a crooked name. Smoke beneath rain, I still stand tall. Lost some hope, but I kept it all. Faith in the crack, love on the line, broke in the pocket, rich in the spine. My brother said pain teach better than gold. Shine, fade fast, but the rest.
You know me, Rashad. I like trading those crazy tokens. A low market cap where they pump and dump quick. That's where you make your good money. So I'm just waiting on two other ones to hit their levels, and I'll get in on them. Should make some good money. So try to turn this $200 into 1K by the end of this week or more. So Did it twice so far, so let's see if we can do it for the third time. And then I'm going to put it all together and start trading bigger plays. So we'll go from there. Hopefully it works out great. We'll see. Just got to get more people in here. If I start getting like 10 plus, then I'll start doing all kinds of other crazy stuff.
But I kept it all. Faith in the cracks, love on the line, broke in the pocket, rich in the spine. Yeah, rain can't drown this soul of mine.
Oh no, your girlfriend's dad doesn't like his gift. Maybe there's time to get a deal on something else. Wait. Hey, you might just make it to New Year's after all.
Cold brass dreams and a pocket of rain. City lights hum through struggle and pain. Faith on credit.
Yeah, I've got my own. But I'm not going to push it till I get this, because what my goal is, if I can sit there and scalp trade, whatever profits I make, I'm going to put a percentage into that. The other percentage I'm going to give away to the people in the live while they're watching YouTube. I'll just randomly pick people and give them some of my profits. But if they give me a play and I pick them, then I'll give them 25% of what I make to them. But and then the other percentage will go into capital so I can trade more, and the other small percentage will go into my token. Hopefully I can just keep doing it to where it just builds up, builds up, builds up. More people in here, the bigger capital. Then eventually, once we get more people in here, I'll do it to where there's going to be entries where you can get, the more entries you got, the possibility of you getting picked to get money and to take your trades. So that's how I'm going to do it. So like, for example, like when you want more of a chance to get picked in the crowd, you must like and follow these people, join the Discord, stuff like that. And then you'll get, and I've got a AI little thing here that I put your name in, and it keeps track of everything you do, as in, liking and subscribing. And then once I pick somebody, I'll just hit the button, AI will cycle through. So if you got enough entries build up, it's going to pick you, higher percentage of pick you than somebody just getting in. And then if you add to the capital so I can trade more, that gives you a good bonus. Just build your points up, kind of like a credit rating. So, but I'm going to start getting this busy here soon. Like, I'm going to start doing this live Monday through Friday. Sometimes on the weekends if I can sneak on, like now, because I was cleaning my place. I figured just let this run and see if anybody jumps on. But other than that, man, we'll get this going.
Still beats, yeah. Still beats on chrome. Oh. Still beats, yeah. Still beats on chrome.
Paper saints, pray in the city glow. Faith for sale where the cold winds blow. Money talks sweet, but it lies so mean. Gold-plated pain with a gangster sheen. Came up hungry where the truth don't feed. Law don't love, just the hands that bleed. Mama said grind, boy, trust your scars. Pops disappeared like them prison bars. Quarter to dawn, I was bagging that sin. Dreaming of peace, but I'm knee deep in. The block don't sleep, just humming grave. I learned to pray in the broke man's way. Paper saints pray in the city glow. Faith for sale where the cold winds blow. Money talks sweet, but it lies so mean. Gold-plated pain with a gangster sheen. Said heaven too far, but I still might call. Dreams on layaway, souls on loan. Mercy got a price, but it come unknown. I seen suits preach greed and silk, halos made from liquor and guilt. I keep a verse in my pocket for proof, 'cause grace live low under bulletproof roof. Sirens hum like a midnight choir. Smoke curl high, faith don't tire. God don't walk, he ride that train. Through brass and pain, through rust and rain. Paper saints pray in the city glow. Faith for sale where the cold winds blow. Money talks sweet, but it lies so mean. Gold-plated pain with a gangster sheen. Paper saints, bless my scene.
What's going on today?
I'm filming a bunch of insurance commercials. So many
Mascots coming through.
I don't know what they say about me, but a queen can't get a dime for free. No caddy, no chain, you just see that I'm living by the boss code. She in the lounge with that old school shine, pearls on her neck, glass of red wine. I talk low, she laughs slow, she feeling me deep. I move like money in my sleep. From Harlem to the Bay, they know my talk. Pinstripe suit when I hit that walk. No tricks, no games, just paper and peace. Real ones eat when the fakes release. I don't know what they say about me, but a queen can't get a dime for free. No caddy, no change, you just see that I'm living by the boss code G. I ain't flashing diamonds, I shine my soul. Money talks soft when the heart stay cold. Champagne dreams in a smoky bar, jazz tone bass and a vintage car. She say you sweet, I say nah, I'm smart. Love don't buy what I built from the start. I play smooth, never lose control. Respect the game, that's the golden goal. Ain't no love in a fast lane, just lessons carved in sweat and pain. I keep it real, never been my frame. Old soul rhythm in a new age game. I don't know what they say about me, but a queen can't get a dime for free. No caddy, no change, you just see that I'm living by the boss code G. I don't know what they say about me, but a queen can't get a dime for free. No caddy, no change, you just see that I'm living by the boss code G. Yeah, sold out, baby. I don't chase love, I chase time. Gold on my wrist, peace on my mind. No chains on me, just grand divine. That velvet hustle, smooth as wine. Lights low, glass clink, bass hum slow. Silk talk, every word worth gold. I move cool, never flex, never fold. Born in the dirt, but my soul stay bold. She watch my eyes, see the calm, not fear. Oh, soul rhythm whisper in her ear. Ain't about lust, it's about control. Hustle in my blood, that's how I roll. I don't chase love, I chase time. Gold on my wrist, peace on my mind. No chains on me, just grind divine. That velvet hustle, smooth as Cadillac dreams, trumpet cry slow. Street light glow on the halo I stole. Pocket full of hope, coat full of scars. God in my shadow, fame in my bars. Money don't talk, it whisper truth. Every bill folded from the pain of you. Fire play it soft like jazz in a fight. Smooth killer tone under neon light. Ain't no mercy where the rhythm live. I give the world what the world won't give. Swing through sin with a sinner's grin. Soul stay dirty, but the style stay clean. I don't chase love, I chase time. Gold on my wrist, peace on my mind. No chains on me, just grind divine. That velvet I walk slow through that golden haze, velvet in my voice, ice in my veins. No love lost, just money and gain. They know the smoke, they know my name.
Fedora tilt, brass glow in the light. Eyes talk louder than words tonight. She lean close, ask what I mean. I say hustle clean, keep the soul serene. Every move like jazz on cue. Play it smooth, never show what's true. I don't chase fame, fame chase me. Street St. James, soul MC.
I walk slow through that golden haze, velvet in my voice, ice in my veins. No love lost, just money and gain. They know the smoke, they know my name.
Old vinyl spin, I sip and pluck. Heaven on the mic, hell in my thoughts. Drums brush soft, bass line sway. Got angels hustling where the devils play. My suit sharp, my scars still gleam. Life ain't clean, but the rhythm supreme. I pray with a grin, toast to the night. Mercy and gold, sin and the light.
No saints here, just souls that dance. Every sin deserve one more chance. Smoke rise slow, truth unfold. I live my verse in black and gold.
I walk slow through that golden haze, velvet in my voice, ice in my veins. No love lost, just money and gain. They know the smoke, they know my name.
I walk slow through that golden haze, velvet in my voice, ice in my veins. No love lost, just money and gain. They know the smoke, they know my name.
Mercy on the low, I've been walking through the rain. Smoke in my chest, but I don't feel the pain. Angels don't come where the street lights glow. I keep my faith quiet, mercy on the low. They want my soul, but I sold the shell. Heaven too far, I've been living in hell.
I tell you what, once I get this thing going and you get like 10 people plus, man, I've got all these tokens written down. We're going to start going through it and start making some crazy plays, dude. We can get this going because, man, crypto now is so freaking boring. I watch other people's lives and it's just like, it's so boring. No one's really trading. And if they are, they're trading Bitcoin, Ethereum. And it's just so slow, but so I need to do something a little bit more high impact, get people in here, start doing some contests, giving away some money. We got to get this thing. Crypto's getting too boring, man. People are getting bored of it. We need to hype this thing up so we can get this thing going, get people in the Discord, start doing a bunch of stupid stuff, Tokyo market, Afghanistan will open at 4:30. Yeah, I'm going to have to look that shit up and see what time everything opens.
I bleed through bars and settle the score. Mercy don't shout, it hums in blue. Old soul rhythm and the things I do. I walk slow, let the sinner sing. Pain got wings, but it don't mean a thing. Mercy on the low, I've been walking through the rain. Smoke in my chest, but I don't feel the pain. Angels don't come faith, quiet mercy on the low.
So I'm gonna start doing some different somewhat advertising, try to get more people here through Twitter, have you guys send out to your friends. I'm gonna sit down, figure this all out, get this thing going. Like I said, I started YouTube again. I used to do it a long time ago. Did real well, so need to get back in the groove of things. Still new to me, trying to get the pictures better, so you guys can see what I'm trading. But because a lot of times I look at these traders, the screen's so small, I can't see what the hell they're doing. So I blew this one up so you can actually see what's going on. Eventually, once we get more people in, I'll show my face, and I'll put it back here in this corner here, so people see me. So, you know, for transparency, I'm not just some dude sitting back here running my mouth. At least they can see me, know what I look like, and get this thing going, man. It's tough. It's tough since crypto's not doing good. There's not a lot of people really looking into it, so I'll have to figure out something, you know. And TradeFly, you know, he's in our group, or he runs that group, and you can see how hard it is to keep people motivated, because when crypto's down, no one wants to do crap. But man, when crypto's freaking running, everybody's talking and getting on it. You know, everybody's making money. So I'm gonna try to fill that dead time. Try to, at least. So we'll see what happens. Just keep rocking and rolling, man.
That's just charm. Real ones don't brag, they earn the scene. Hush money moves, so stay clean. She like to shine, not the chain. Love the talk, not the name. Ain't no love, it's all game. Smooth on silk, that velvet flame. She like to shine, not the chain. Love the talk, not the name. Ain't no love, it's all game. Smooth on silk, that velvet flame. I sip bourbon slow, eyes half closed. Every dream I had done decomposed. Now it's checks, not texts. I read the signs. Loyalty rare like a vintage wine. Girl want diamonds, I give her time. One touch, she forget the crime. Class over flash, that's how I lead. I don't talk much. Real kings don't plead. Velvet game, never loud, never fake. I let the rhythm speak. I let the wall shake. Every verse a move. Every look a deal. Soul on the sleeve. But the smile concealed. She like to shine. Love the talk. Ain't no love. It's all game. Smooth on silk, that velvet flame. Like to shine.
Yeah, so now I'm currently looking for tokens to trade. I'm gonna stick on this one for a little bit. I've got, like I said, I've got a couple more I'm gonna look into, but they're still not acting like I want them to. So once they get going, I'll swap over to them and see if we can make $100 today or more. We'll see. We are so we're about $90 short because I made that $12 play earlier. So this one's currently at $3. So hopefully we can get this thing over 10 and get out. And what I do is I take little chunks. I don't take big chunks anymore. You remember how I used to do it in the Discord? I would do, $1,000, $800 plays, but I don't do that no more because I got wrecked doing that. But it was good making that money. But then you get overconfident, like you think you're the shit, and then crypto lets you know you're not real quick. So what I'm starting to do is do little chunks, man. So you put $20, $30 in, you 20, 30 exit, depends on what it is. You wait for a nice little pump like this, get over $10, $12, then you get out. Unless like this one's here is doing good. My Bollinger Bands, what's this called? These three, you know what it is, Rashad. These three, as long as these threes are aiming up, we're going to go on a slow incline, but the RSI is high, so it might retest, but it'll just keep pumping up. That's what I think it is. So, I'm gonna let this thing run. Hopefully it hits its resistance up here, so I might be able to crack out 20-30 bucks on it, but we'll see. But that's why I got into it. I liked how it looked. And I'll make those small chunks. So you put $20-30 in, and you're up 10 bucks. You get out now, you have 30, and then you just take that 10, put it aside. You do another 20, run it up between 8 and 10. You get that 10. And then once you double your 20 to 40, then you can use 40 and then 20x. And then instead of making 8 to 10, you're making 12 to 15. And you just keep doing that. But if the charts look good, you can hold longer. But if you're at 15, 12, and it just keeps going down 10, up $10, up 12, $10, 15, I would take whatever you can get in the middle and get out and wait. And then it'll dip. And then you can just keep rinsing and repeating it. And before long, you're going to have 100 some bucks in no time flat. And, I have people say, oh, yeah, but you're only making $10 a trade. But, yeah, but if I do 10 or 11 trades, that's over $100 right there. So that's where I'm getting at. That's what I'm trying to do. So small trades, just stay with 20, make $8 to $10, and just keep banging it out. Because I've noticed with this crypto, when I buy, I'm up $8 to $10 pretty quick. And then I should just take it and then don't worry about it, go to the next token. But I hold the next thing and I'm down. And then I'm here sitting for an hour trying to get $10, which is stupid. But on nights like the weekends and at nights, crypto does run slow, so you might be sitting on them longer. But what I'm saying is, when you're up any kind of money, especially with low money, you're not going to make a lot of money. So if you put 20 bucks in, you're looking at about 8 to 10 bucks max, unless this thing just runs like this one's doing. See, this one's running like this, but with 20 bucks, I'm at $9. I can get out right now. Don't worry about it. But I like how this looks right now. But if you're not really sure, then just get out. So this might come down a little bit. Hopefully it comes down and retest this little level here and keep going up to, I want to see it get close to, hold on, let me see. I like to get it close to this one or this one. I like this one, but if it gets near this one, I'm going to sell. So we'll leave it just like, we'll move this over. So I'm going to put this where I want it to hit around that level. If it could hit this level, we're going to be good. So let me do this. Take profits at 9,780. Let me go ahead and check that out. Let's try this. That's right. We'll move this down to right about here. Piece of crap. Hold on. There it is. All right. So 97.68. If it hits that line, we will be up. We will double our money. So I put 30 bucks in, so I should have 30 out or close to it. So wait and see. Hopefully it does hit that level. But I'm gonna tell you what, if it gets close to that level, I'm gonna take my stop loss and move it up, and hopefully it'll bust through that and hit the next level. But if it starts hanging out around here like dilly-dallying, I'm just gonna stay out. So we'll see. Guess we're gonna wait and see.
Damaged.
I move like chrome, talk like velvet, cold on the edge, baby, don't you melt it. Smooth in the night, no flex, just felt it. World full of noise, I just sell it. Step through smoke with a glass in hand. Rules ain't road, I still command. Suits and silk, my soul in sand. I build my throne, no need no brand. Eyes on me, but I don't blink. Chest in my blood, I let them think. Talking cold, moving round. My time worth more than a diamond round. I move like chrome, talk like velvet. Cold on the edge, baby, don't you melt it. Smooth in the night, no flex, just felt it. World full of noise, I just
that's how you do it. Because sometimes when you buy in at the right level, it may go up a few and then you're up some money. Just take it, get out, you know. Don't hold on to it and wait long. I'm waiting long here because I'm not up enough for me to sell. Yeah, we're technically in a state like a sideways trade, bearish. I think we're kind of in a bearish market. So if you can get these little pumps like this Modin was doing here, these little pumps like right here. See, this is what I'm looking for. Get in here, get out here, get in here, get out here. So you put $30, 20x, you can make about 15 bucks right here, another 15, that's 30 bucks right there. And then this little one, you probably make about 8. So this one here, from here to here, I only have 20 bucks on it at 10, or is it 20x? It's 20x. It's only up 5 bucks. So from at this level up here, I was up 12. So if it can retest this again, I'll probably get out and then wait for a dip. But I think it's gonna come down to this little area of the RSI and work its way up. I think eventually it will hit this. It might take a bit because like it's the weekend, so everything runs pretty slow. But yeah. Back when you were here's the problem I used to have when I used to trade small profits and I keep doing it, and then I noticed how much money I got, and all of a sudden my money gets bigger and bigger, and I get more cocky. So I start instead of continuing what I'm doing, I'm like, oh, I've got this much money. Let me go ahead and spend $200 on a trade, and then instead of me getting out, I end up getting wrecked or stop. I use stop losses. I get stop loss a lot, and then I start losing my money over time. It's like, so now I'm just going to stick with the same routine I'm doing, which since I've done it for 3 weeks, I've done great. I've turned 100 to $1,000. I've turned $95 into 800, and you can see it in my videos, and I posted the links in Discord so you can see it all. And then now I'm starting with this one here. I started with 100. I'm up to 100. I'm up to 250, I think, now. So hopefully I can crack 100 a day, which I'm already up about 20 bucks. I need about $80. That'll be my 100. And then usually if I do 100, I'll usually just chill out, and then I'll come back. But if the market's looking sweet, I'll come back in, start with 20 again, and I don't even look at the money I have. So right now I'm trading 50 bucks. 20 to 50 is my max. So I'll do 20, and if it drops down below and it's getting lower, I'll add another 20. And so it brings my average down, and then once it goes over, I get out. So that's not a good token. See, here's how I look at it. If I buy a crypto and I've got to buy it again to bring my average down, as soon as it breaks, I'm in profit, I'm out, because that token is working its way down. But the charts say the charts show it's going up, but the price action doesn't show it's going up. So that's where you got to look at. Sometimes you get faked out. You think, oh yeah, but then if you keep adding to your positions to bring your average down, yeah, you might as well just get whatever profits you get and just get out of that token. So what you want to do is buy in once and not have to touch it. I had to do this twice on this one. I put 20 in and then a 10. And then after that, I haven't done it because I like what I saw. So, and I'm glad I did, because now we're up on a little run. So I'm just going to wait and see. We're getting close to the this mark. This mark, I think, is what, 20 some. It was $20 $22 play off of 30. So I turned 30, took 30 and made 20. So not bad. We could just keep going it, but it looks like we're gonna have a little bit of a downtrend. See what happens. Hang in there. I got a bunch more plays coming. And then, like I said, once I get to 1,000 on this run, on this one, then I'm going to start trading $200, and that's when I'm going to start picking people's plays. But I'll still do it now. If somebody has a play, I'll give it a shot. But once I hit my $1,000, then I'm going to start trading $200-300, and then you'll start making $60-70 trades, and then I can start giving money away to people in the live, you know? Just like that.
Shadows glow. Truth moves slow. Where the cold winds blow.
gasoline, lighting my stare.
Yeah, crypto's tricky. I'm telling you right now. If you're not, it's tricky. So that's why 90% of people lose, because they use their emotions and they, you know, when you see you're up some money, you also got to look at your position, your P&L on your when you do trade. It'll show you what your fees are. Like this one here, if I sell, it's 27 cents. So that's 27 cents I'll lose on this order, which ain't bad. So take that effect. So if sometimes that'll be $2. So you might be up $2, but actually you're broke even because you still owe them $2. So anything over $2 would be a profit. So you're like you trade with $30, or I don't know, you trade $10 and you're up $4 or $5, you know, $3, $4. Look at your fees and subtract it, and that's what you're technically up. And if you do that little bits by little bits, man, before long you'll be up $50, $100 real quick.
Cold like gospel on a one-way street. Pray with my shoes, talk with my feet. Dust on my name, gold in my scar. Faith don't fade when you see these bars. Night I'm slow like a broken hymn. Smoke draw halos round the faces dim. Money short, mercy thin. Smile through the loss like it's born to win. Rent late, heart heavy as steel. Every bruise remind me what's real. I pour one out for the saints I knew. They died on Friday, rose by view. Cold light gospel on a one-way street. Pray with my shoes, talk with my feet. Dust on my name, gold in my scars. Faith don't fade when you've seen these bars. Mama hums grace through a window crack. Choir of engines humming back.
Yeah, your strategy is to get out. Don't hold. I mean, that's the whole thing. I don't care what kind of strategy you're doing and stuff. It's the main thing is when to get out of position, and that's where everybody fails. A lot of people, I'm gonna hold. I'm up $10 or I'm up $100. I'm gonna hold. I want to get 120 out of it, you know, or I want to get 150, and then they hold, and next thing you know, they're down 200 or down $100, and it's like, they're like, I hate crypto. It's like, no, it has nothing to do with crypto. You got to get out, get out of play. Don't hang on to it, and that's where a lot of people lose. And then another thing, I tell people, if you got a bunch of money that you've traded and did good, and you're up, and your capital is up pretty good, looking at that could mess you up. So what I do is I'll send it all out and leave $100, $200 in there, and I'll send it out to some other platform so I don't have to touch it. Because if I look up and I've got a couple grand sitting there, and then I'll do stupid stuff with it. I'll get into trades I shouldn't, and then I'm like, oh, it's gonna go up, and then next thing you know, there's a big red candle, and then I'm down and I sell and I lose. And I just keep doing that. And then it drives me nuts. So I've been up 12, between 12 and $18,000 before, and brought it down to 3,000, and then ran it back up to 10, 12,000, and brought it back down to 4,000. And I just keep doing that. It's like, Jesus, do you mind if I would have just, but it's hard. It's a mental thing. So doing this new scalping that I'm doing, I'm like 85% win ratio. And usually when I lose, it's because I'm not paying attention, or I'm away from my computer like now, and then I'll miss trying to get out, or I set a stop loss and this thing doesn't take it and it blows past it, hits my liquidity, stuff like that. But I rarely hit liquidity anymore because I have stop losses. Like this one, I'll have stop loss, but this has a flash close. I can just hit it and it'll close it instantly. But what I like doing is once the price gets up so high, I'll move my stop loss up, which you'll see. And that's securing profit. So if it's up $30, I'll move my stop loss to like $20. So if it does hit my 20, I made 20, but I lost 10. But technically, I made 20 because the 30 wasn't mine until I sold. None of that profit's yours until it sells. So yeah, see, that's why I'm using a small account, because not a lot of people that trade crypto have a lot of money. So some people might only have 20, 30 to $50 to trade with. And I know they want to double it, and I'm telling you, they can do it if they're disciplined. Watch people that know what they're doing, see how they're trading, and a lot of times it's tough to learn how to trade. And some of these guys use so many technical, indicators and this and that. No, I don't do that. I like to keep it short and simple. I'm a scalper. I don't have time to analyze these markets and look at the Fibonacci and this and that. Oh, hey, here's the resistant line. If you're doing swing trades or very long trades, I would do something like that. But we're scalpers, man. We're here to, we're like hit and run on crypto. We see something, we shoot it, and we're out. And that's what we need to do. And that's what I'm doing. So I don't care about all that stuff. All I care about, these little run-ups right here, like this. From here to here, I'm out. From here to here, I'm out. And that's it. That's how everybody should do. Because if you take little increments, little profits, you'd be amazed at how much money it builds up in a few days. And you're like, wow, dang, where the hell I get all that money? So that's what I recommend people doing. So, and I keep it short and simple. I use the RSI, the Bollinger Band. The only thing I do with these bands is if they're angled up like this, that to me shows a good sign. It's going to go up, trend line, boom. But so and how I get on, if the RSI is low, like this is low, and it breaks twice underneath this red line, the bottom of this Bollinger Band. If it breaks twice and you got a little doji, that's a little doji. It's like this one's better doji than that one. But if you see something like that, that's a good point to say this thing's going to go up. But it doesn't show you how high it goes up. But that's something, we're scalpers. So you could have put money on this, 20x, $50, and then sold right here and made you a quick $5. And people are like, oh, it's only $5. But I'm telling you, the shit adds up. So, and then this white line I use to stay in trades. For example, if I was to do this right, which I didn't, I bought in right here at this green arrow, and then I held. So as long as this trend line stays above this white line, I will hold the trade. But as soon as it breaks, even though it broke this trend line, the white line, I still hold. Once it broke this red, I should sell it and get out, but I'm not going to. So so the next resistance is going to be right here. So hopefully we can get to that level again here. Now, if we get to this level and it fails to break, I'm going to take the profits. So that was like that was $12. So I'll take this profit. So that's how I use it. Those three. And my main way to get in a trade, once it breaks these two red bars right here, I do 1 minute, Rashad. Here, Rashad, I'll show you one that you might want to use that that someone brought up to me, and I took a look at it, and I actually liked it. So if you go, say this one right here, right? Let me give you an example. You go to the 15 minutes on Mog or Modin, whatever it's called. Holy crap, I got all these modems. All right. This is 15 minutes, right? So you would take your line and you would draw it. Let's go back here a little. Oh shit. All right, let's pretend that this green didn't happen yet, okay? So what we'll do, so we'll take this, and you want to mark the low of this candle, this red candle, the very bottom of the wick. Bring this out as far as you can. Then you do another one on the top of the wick, on top of the candle. And you go across, right? Then you switch it to 1 minute. Boop. And then go over here. So this would be your support and resistant line, right? This is the support and this resistant. So you would not take this trade once the candles break this blue line. You would take a long at this position. So if you would have taken this long, look at this. As long as it don't break this blue line, look at that. You would have made from here to here. Now, if it had broke this blue line and went below, you would take a short. So, and you also got to pay attention to your RSI too. So do you understand how that works? So if it breaks this blue line, you're taking a long. And look at this. You would have made a nice little play right here. Yeah, it's exactly like the orb. It's actually it is the orb, but you got to use the RSI. Without the RSI, the RSI is going to let you know if the RSI is down here. You know it's not going to break this blue line. It's going to continue up. But if it's above the RSI, you know it's going down, and that's another good indicator. And another good indicator, this is where people get stuck on the orb and they get wrecked, is you want to look for the doji. See this doji? This little doji? If you don't see one of those, this would never happen. If you just saw a normal green candle, it would go up and go down. And this is where people get wrecked because they don't look for this doji. And they don't tell you that in the videos. If you look every pump, every little up, what do you see? A doji. A doji here, little pump, a doji here. Look, another doji, pump up. You see it? Look, a little doji, pump up. That's where I'm getting at. Dude, if people would catch that, you can increase your rate as in making trades. I mean, if you look at every skyrocketing position, you're going to see a doji in it. Yeah, so, and that's what I'm saying. I watched all the videos on orbs a while back, and I just watched one the other day. They don't tell you about the doji, and this is where you get stopped out. And then people get wrecked, and they're like, this sucks. Now the orb is good for any scalping, and you got to watch for the doji. You don't see the doji, don't even take that play because you're not sure. And you're 50-50, and you don't want to take a play you're not really sure about, you know? I just closed that position. I just made me a quick $5. So this one's gonna go down again. I'm gonna try to find another play to get in. So spent 30, made 5. So it'll add up. Let's see what we can get into now.
Gospel beat, still humming grace. When I hit that street,
Now see how this one here had all red. See that doji? That doji was fake because look, even though RSI was low, this is where I was talking about people get stopped out on that one you were telling me about, the orb one. Because look, they would have said, oh, doji, and they would have bought along because the RSI was low, and they would have got wrecked because the RSI is right here. See, the only difference is it was red. So if you have 3 reds, you need a green doji. Now, the only way you could have kept this doji red and went up is if the Bollinger Bands were headed up and the RSI was actually below the levels, like it was overbought or oversold. So that's where you got to look for. Even though the RSI is low, you got a doji. The Bollinger Bands are starting to aim down. That's no good play. Now you can take a short if you wanted to, but you can't do that either. Now you'll get stopped out because it's already low. Now, if this RSI was up here and it did that, that would be a great short. But that would be a sucky short because this is already getting ready to touch the RSI, as you can see. So even if it broke below and you got in, you're not going to make much money. And then by the time it'll recuperate, and then you're stuck in a play. So, and that's another thing you got to look out for. So, I mean, there's so many things. You got to be patient, and then when you're up money, you just got to take it and freaking run with it, you know? Let me look at this other guy's here, see what he's getting into. All right. Let's check another one here real quick.
I sip my tea, I take it slow. When the green light shines, I show. Money in the corner, I just pick it up. Sitting there waiting like an overflowing cup. I don't chase it, no, I don't fight. Money in the corner and the timing's right. Yeah.
I'm going to keep an eye on this one for a little bit, see what it does. If it can retest this area again, I might jump in.
Sunrise again, but I ain't done. Trading the coins till the stars are gone. The screen glows bright like a neon sun. Chasing the eyes till the day is won. And for the stars land on the moon. Keep on trading, dreams come soon. Bitcoin's calling, feel that tune. 24/7 under the crypto moon. Whoa, under the crypto moon. Whoa, charts keep climbing like a tropical vine. Numbers in green, yeah, they're looking so fine. I plant my seeds in this digital mine. Watch them grow with the rhythm divine. Oh, the dips, the spikes, the flow. Ride the wave, let the profits show.
Right here, Rashad, this would have been the ultimate play. You see it broke the Bollinger Band twice right here. The RSI was low. Let me pull up the RSI more. The RSI was low. Right? It broke twice, like one of my things I do. It broke twice. See the doji candle right there in the middle? That would have been a buy order. We missed it. So if I had to put $20, 20x, we could have sold right here by now. So there's a doji, boom, boom, and guess what? It's staying above this the EMA right here. So if I wanted to, I could have taken that trade as long as it stays above this this wick or this white, and hopefully it just continues to go up. So I might put 20 on it, and if it dips, put another 20. Let me see how it goes. Let me do that real quick. It's looking good for now. See what happens. Now I'm using all profits now, by the way. So if I lose 40, I don't care because I just made it earlier. So hopefully if it stays above this white line, it continues. I'm hoping this just continues to do this, and then this rides up. So we'll see. All right, let this run for a little bit. This one here, if this goes up just a couple bars, I'll be at $10 already. So I'm gonna be out. So now if it starts really going, starts keeping this trend, then I'll just create a stop loss and move it up, and then so I can secure profits as it moves up. And that's what I recommend you doing if you start making some money again, Rashad. Once it gets up, use a stop loss and move it up, and that will secure your position. So we'll see. Let's hang on this. Hopefully it retests this right where the FHE is. That's where I want it to hit, and then I'm out. That right there. If it hits that, we're looking at possibly $20 or so. So right now I could do a stop loss. So we'll do, hold on, let me get a price here. So 36.73, we'll do a limit 36.70. Let's save 70. Close my position. So, oh my God, it just closed my position. That's what you got to look for. Sometimes when you put a stop loss, it takes it. So it took it already. That was fast. Well, I made $8, so at least it's a win. I'll wait for a pullback, and then I'll get back in. That's a fast $8 in 5 seconds.
It screams, he walks away. Patience whispers, stay in line. He's a Bitcoin trader, steady and slow, riding the waves, letting it flow. No rush, no fear, no early close. Stick to the plan, that's how it goes. He's a Bitcoin trader, steady and slow, riding the waves, letting it flow. No rush, no fear.
Yeah, I hate that. Sometimes you put a stop loss, man. Someone will take it. So someone took it. So made a fast $8, which, hey, I didn't lose. That's all that mattered. So $20, made $8. So if this price can touch this line or go below it, I'll probably get back in with another 20 and see if we can squeeze out another $8 to $10.
He sets his stop loss, never looks back. The panic fades, he's on his track. Discipline, his silent creed. The bulls may roar, the bears may bite, but he won't trade. In the heat of the night, he plants the seed, waits for the need.
How does our company go from vibe coding to building securely?
Some fear the fall.
Yeah, I jump back in, but I've got an extra 20, so if it does drop down, I can lower my average. So we're good. So still, if it retests that, I'm gonna get in and get out again real quick. So let's see what happens. Whoop, whoop. Actually, I'll just put a buy order for let's do 36.20. do another 20 bucks. All right, right there. So if it hits that, should be good. If it don't matter. But see if we can squeeze out another $10, 12 bucks. Roll on, keep going.
Green candles rising, they're calling to me, but the tide can turn oh so quick. One wrong move and you're feeling sick. It's not the game of right or wrong. It's the weight of the wind, the law so strong. Stack it up, stack it high, let it roll. Bitcoin dreams gonna fill your soul. Lose it small, win it big. That's the key. Crypto vibe setting my spirit free. Crypto vibe setting my spirit free. While it's in my pocket, the blockchain hums, mining gold from a digital drum. FOMO creeping, but I keep it cool. Patience pays, that's the golden rule. It's not the flip of a coin, oh no. It's how deep you dig, how far you go. Stack it up, stack it high, let it roll. Bitcoin dreams gonna fill your soul. Lose it small, win it big, that's the key. Crypto vibe setting my spirit free. Crypto vibe setting my spirit free. Hey.
I wake up to the charts, it's another trading day. Heat maps glowing red, but I'm ready to play. Liquidity stacked, prices holding the line. Will it break or bounce? Man, I'll know in time. The strategy is simple, 50-50's the call. With a 60% win ratio, I'll catch them all. Green zones are calling, red zones ignite. I'm dancing with the market under neon lights. BTC grind, chasing that liquidity is one of a kind. Trading or casino, oh it's all the same. Just different rules in this money game. Shorts are getting squeezed, long start to cry. Stop loss hunts lurking, watch the charts fly. Necklines breaking, is it head or shoulders? Price hits my TP, now I'm feeling bolder. Strategy is simple, 50-50's a call. With a 60% win ratio, I'll catch them all. Heat maps flashing, the game's afoot. Liquidity zones keep me on the pursuit. BTC grind, chasing that liquidity, it's one of a kind. Trading or casino, oh it's all the same. Just different rules in this money game. Zoom out on the chart, it's just noise they say, but I'm here for the thrill, riding trades all day. Heat maps my Bible, liquidity's my guide. In this Bitcoin jungle I'll always ride. I'm living the dream, BTC's my partner in this crazy scheme. Trading or casino, the odds feel insane, but I'll keep on hustling in this blockchain game. Zoom out on the chart, it's just noise they say, but I'm here for the thrill, riding trades all day. Heat Math's my Bible, liquidity's my guide. In this Bitcoin jungle, I'll always ride. I'm living the dream. BTC's my partner in this crazy scheme. Trading or casino, the odds feel insane. But I'll keep on hustling in this blockchain game.
Late night screen glow, numbers rise and numbers fall. Chasing dreams behind the wall. The charts they dance like fireflies. Green and red, they light the skies. Risk is part of every try. Wallet's thin, but hope is thick. One more trade might do the trick. No pain, no gain. That's the name of the game. Ride the wave through the highs and lows. Bitcoin flows where the brave heart goes. Hey, hey, no pain, no gain. That's the name of the game. Ride the wave through the highs and lows. Bitcoin flows where the brave heart goes. Hey, hey. Woke up broke but feeling bold. Fortune favors those who hold. Every block a story told. Caffeine buzz and restless nights. Trading shadows, chasing lights. Risk is where the future ignites. I trade the night away in a glowing room. Numbers dancing like a neon bloom. Charts go up, charts go down like tide. No need to rush, no need to run. You in the game when it's all for fun. I'm trading Bitcoin just to feel alive. Win or lose, it's just the ride. Crypto breeze, blowing free. The joy's in the swing, not the guarantee. I sip my coffee as the market shifts. Each little candle's a tiny gift. Green or red, it's all just flow. Fingers on keys, but I'm not chained. Freedom's the price, not what's gained. Up or down, it's all the same. I'm trading Bitcoin just to feel alive. Win or lose, it's just the ride. Crypto breeze, blowing free. The joys in the swing, not the guarantee. Rise up, my brother, feel the morning light. Charts are moving, markets taking flight. The blockchain sings a song so sweet with the rhythm.
Our Sargento cheddar is held to a standard as high as your grandmother's. You can taste over 70 years of our family commitment to high quality, real, natural cheese in every bite. You have our word on it, you have our name on it. Sargento, a promise you can taste.
We trade together under the sun. Bitcoin rising, we've just begun. Community strong, yeah, the vibe is tight. Crypto brothers keep the fire light. Emotions wild like a stormy sea. Breathe in deep, find your clarity. FOMO knocking, but we shut that door. Patience is power, it will give you more. Stay cool, stay calm, let the candles glow. The charts are a dance, just go with the flow. Whoa. We trade together under the sun. Bitcoin rising, we've just begun. Community strong, yeah, the vibe is tight. Crypto brothers keep the fire light. In the heat of the trade, we stand so tall. Through the rise and the fall, we answer the call. Screens are glowing, numbers flow, but it's the love that makes us grow. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my friend. This crypto road got no clear end. Together we ride, we keep it true. Bitcoin bound, me and you. Charts can dance, wild as the sea, but your words, they steady me. When the market shakes and hearts might break, it's the faith in us that we remain. No man's an island, no.
Good night, Rashad. I'll see you. I'll be on for a couple more hours. I'm gonna try to make me $100 today. I need $82 left to go. So I'll probably get it. So I'll see you. And then I'll link it in the Discord and everything. So good night, bud.
We keep it true. Bitcoin bound, me and you. Oh, we're miners of dreams, builders of trust. Through the digital dust, through gains and busts. When the night gets dark, the wallet's cold. We light the fire, stronger than gold. Oh. The charts keep moving like waves on the sea. I ride the highs, the lows, let it all come to me. Patience is a boat, my heart is the sail. The winds of hustle blow, we'll never fail. Trade winds blowing, steady and strong. Crypto dreams where we all belong. Trade winds blowing, let them guide with passion and heart. We'll ride the tide down. Trade winds blowing, yeah. Trade winds blowing, yeah. Trade winds blowing, we'll ride that tide. I don't chase the rush, I follow the flow. Plant seeds of wisdom, let the prophets grow. The moon's a beacon, lighting up the dark. Every move I make leaves a fiery spark. No fear, no greed, just rhythm and grind. The treasure we seek, it's the peace of mind. Trade winds blowing, steady and strong. Crypto dreams where we all belong. Trade winds blowing, let them guide with passion and heart. We'll ride the dive. Trade winds blowing, belong. Trade winds blowing, belong. Trade winds blowing, we'll ride the tide. Charts and graphs, they're like a map. X marks the spot, but no time to nap. With every trade I learn, I burn. The hustle's a fire, watch the tides turn.
Pixels flashing on my screen, chasing dreams, a coin unseen. Numbers dance, they rise, they fall. But do I hear the markets call? If you don't bet, you can't win. If you lose, where do you begin? Spin the wheel, let it ride. Fortune us behind. If you don't bet, you can't win. If you're out, you're stuck with spin the wheel, let it ride. Fortunes hiding, can't decide. Win or lose, it's all the same. Bitcoin's just a gambler's game. Screens glow at midnight, numbers dance in my mind. Caffeine and whispers, chasing charts I can't unwind. Buy low, sell high, a mantra carved in stone. But the market's a wild beast and I ride it alone. Fingers tapping, heartbeats racing, dreams in pixels, no erasing. I live to trade, I trade to live. Crypto waves take all I give. Up and down, my life rewinds. In the blockchain, I leave my side. I leave my side. Charts like constellations, stars are red and green. Wallets full of whispers, fortunes ghost unseen. I speak in satoshis, my time ticks and trades. Each dawn breaks softly as another fades. Fortunes fall like autumn leaves, promises hang in the air I breathe. Hold out tight or let it.
Find the right care team, maintain a positive mindset, advocate for yourself, and ask your doctor about Nubeca.
Leave my side. I leave my side. Wake up early, the market's alive. Charts are dancing, the numbers strive. Candlesticks flicker, they tell no lies. I'm just here to show my trades. Ride the waves, no masquerades. Win or lose, I'm unafraid. Bitcoin bouncing, the Ethereum flies. Leverage whispers, risky highs. In the chat, they're throwing advice, yeah. You watch me flip, you watch me grind. You see the chart, you see the signs. I'm just here to show my trades. Live on YouTube where the game's displayed. Profit comes, but the funds don't make. Said the market's a sea, I'm the captain aboard. Every wave I catch is a silent reward. My P&L swings, but I'm never bored. Yeah.
got charts on his screen, candlesticks in his eyes, decoding the dance where the prophets lie. Late nights, green lights, he's reading the flow. But he's not just trading, he's helping us grow. He says watch the trend then ride the wave. Mistakes are lessons, not the grave. In the Bitcoin brotherhood we rise, we fall. Sharing every step, we're breaking the wall. He shows his trades, no secrets to hide. Together we learn, together we rise. He shows his trades, no secrets to hide. Together we learn, together we rise. He's not a guru, just a guy who cares. A beacon of hope in the market's layers. Teaching the news, lifting the pros. A friend in the frenzy, where the FOMO grows. He says patience wins, don't chase the hype. This game's a marathon, not a snipe. In the Bitcoin morning brothers, you rise, we fall. Sharing every step, we're breaking the wall. He shows his trades, no secrets to hide. Together we learn, together we rise. He shows his trades, no secrets to hide. Together we learn, together we rise.
He moves like a whisper, sharp as a blade. Charts in his eyes, that's how he's made. Numbers dance, they bow to his sway. This Bitcoin trader, he's leading the way. Follow the master, trade like a king. Copy his moves, let your wallet sing. Oh, the Bitcoin rhythm, feel it ignite with the master-led trader. You'll trade all night. Green candles rising, he's setting the pace. It's fear and greed, he knows how to chase. Wallets are fat, the gains never thin. With just one click, you're riding with him. He sees the highs, he feels the lows. He cracks the code, the market shows. Follow the master, trade like a king. Copy his moves, let your wallet sing. Oh, the Bitcoin rhythm, feel it ignite with the master-led trader. You'll trade all night. Out of the line or sell it fast. He knows the future, forget the past. One Satoshi, it grows and grows. With every step, your fortune flows.
Yin yang of the market. play the game. If not, step aside, it's all the same. Fear and greed, they're pulling the strings, but only risk takers wear the wings. It's okay to be wrong, don't stay in the dark. Admit the losses, make a fresh start. The market's a dance of shadows and light, a game of balance through day and night. Win or lose, it's the yin and yang. Every move's a lesson, every trade a bang. There's a time to go long, a time to be free, and sometimes it's just time to fish by the sea. Accept the losses, protect your ground. Safety and capital is where it's found. The greens may call, the reds may scream, but staying balanced fulfills the dream. The market whispers, who do you choose? Some win by winning, some win by lose. It's all in the mindset, it's all in the play. A dance of twilight at the end of the day. Win or lose, it's the yin and yang. Every move's a lesson, every trade a bang. There's a time to go long, a time to be free, and sometimes it's just time to fish by the sea. Green or red, they both have a place. In the trader's heart, it's not a race. Balance the ledger, steady your mind. The yin and the yang are intertwined. So take the trade if you're ready to fall. For rising again is the thrill of it all. Win or lose, you'll learn and you'll grow. In the market's yin yang, the flow will show. Numbers flash, screen aglow, up and down, the markets flow, risk and reward. I know. Late nights, chasing dreams, life's a puzzle, schemes on schemes. Charts don't lie, they speak to me. Freedom's found in volatility.
Thanks for stopping by, guys, watching the stream. I will stream for a while. My goal is to take this $100 and turn it to $1,000 by the end of next week. We are up to 250, 60 bucks. Hopefully by tonight we'll be over 300 something. Doing small trades, usually around $10, $15 to $20 a trade. Nothing crazy. Because I know a lot of you guys out there don't have a big account. So just to teach you guys how to take 20 and make a 50 and make 100, whatever's good. And I don't trade the big stuff like Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, I'll do every now and then, but my main goal is to trade these Mimi tokens, scalp these low cap gems, because those are the ones that can run up fast and make some serious money pretty quick. And that's what I'm looking for. So my goal is once I hit 1,000, I'm going to take the 1,000 and we're going to make bigger plays, bigger trades, bigger profits, and then give it away. Give some of the profits away to you guys here in the chat. And I'm going to have ways for you to enter different. I'm going to give everybody point basis. So what I do is I will see if someone will either shout out in here or DM me a play. And if I take your play and it makes profits, I'm going to give you 25% of the profits it makes. So you'll make a good chunk of money if it's a good trade and if I put a lot on it. Then there's going to be ways for you to get perks like, example, if you follow this guy, it'll add more entries to your name. So the next time I pick one, I add it to an AI bot, and I just add points to you. So the higher the points, and when I do a random pick, your chance of winning that pick is going to be a lot more than just someone just coming into the chat. So, and then I'll have other ones if you want to donate money to the funds, to the capital for me to trade more and have bigger trades. That'll give you a nice boost in getting picked. Stuff like that. So I've got other things coming. We'll have contests, giveaways. Once we start getting some people in here, I think once we get over, let's say 10 or more people, I'll show my face on here with the camera, and then we'll do it like you see other people do on the YouTubes. So I've been doing YouTube for a bit, but I came back. I've done projects, token projects. Like the reason why I got my name Crypto Squids from working with the Squid Games. They had their own token, and it was doing good, and then stuff went down, and it's a crazy mess. But I was not part of it, but I was part of the team, but I didn't know what was going to happen. But if I did, I'd have been out. But it didn't affect me at all. So that's it. So that's my goal, is to, because crypto's boring, man. Right now it's slow. A lot of haters out there too. They get on me about, oh, you're making $10, $15, but that stuff adds up if you're doing 7, 8 trades or 10 trades a day. So if you guys follow along, I'll teach you what to look for, when to get in, when to get out. And I've noticed with small trades, that's probably the best thing to get in and get out, because if you try to wait for big plays, and you're going to get wrecked. So, and as you can tell, if you're a trader and you ain't making the money, that's why, because it's a discipline thing, guys. You got to get in and get out. That's why I'm a scalper. I hate those long trades, long plays. Yeah, even though these guys make, big money, it's because they're putting big money on it. So people like me and the rest of you guys don't have the money to put into it. You only got $50 or $100, and I'll show you how to turn that 100 to 1,000 in a couple weeks by just watching along and follow along. Do my best. I ain't no financial advisor, so this is just for entertainment, and I'm just trying to teach you guys something. That's how I learned. So we'll see what's going on. Hopefully this thing kicks ass. Take some names. I got a Discord. I'm going to push you to another Discord. I'm a paid analyst to this Discord. What that means is he pays me to trade for him. So this is what I do, and then I push people to the Discord. They don't sell you on nothing. It's all free. So you're going to go there, and there's people that, he's got a guy that does long trades. A guy that does swing trades. I got another guy that does DCAing. I do scalps and bot trading. So, and this will benefit you guys in the long run. And eventually, once I start getting some more money up, I'll show you how to do a bot. Which bots, if you go to Discord, you can see what my bots are doing, and they're doing phenomenal. And so, yeah. So I'm looking at. So I do keep Bitcoin up on a chart, because Bitcoin does let me know how all these other tokens are going. So right now, Bitcoin is retracing. It's at 91K 270, but I think it'll retrace down to about 89, 90. So that would push everything down. So keep an eye out for that, and it might not. So a lot of these little home run hitters that I get into, Bitcoin don't affect them as much as the rest of it does. But I'm trying to, this is FHE, I'm trying to scalp about a $10 play. I'm up $2.43 right now. So we'll see how it goes. Once it hits 10, I'm out. If I can do that 10 times a day, which I'm on number 3, I'll be at $100 today, off of $20. I started with 20, using 20 to trade, and hopefully be 100 by the end of the night. So just keep following along, guys. I got more plays coming. Thanks for stopping by. Share this to everybody. Let them know what I'm doing. Tell them that I am a scalper. I do nothing but the meme tokens, the low cap ones. I don't do the big ones like Bitcoin, because there's too many people doing it and they're boring. So we're We're gonna make it fun. All right, guys. I'll be around. If you guys shoot a DM, I'll be able to see it. I got it on my TV also.
Trade my time for Bitcoin dreams, they shimmer. 6 times I ride, 4 times I fall. That's the rhythm, that's the call. I trade my time for Bitcoin dreams, they shimmer. I trade my time for Bitcoin dreams, they shimmer.
Sunrise glow, my screen lights up, charts are moving, I fill my cup. Candles green, candles red, dreams of gold inside my head. Hustle strong, I play my part, trading rules, they guard my heart. Bitcoin rising, oh, I see abundance flowing endlessly. I'm an enlightened trader free, chasing dreams, just let it be. Yeah, oh, da 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 da. Yeah, oh, da 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 da. Yeah, oh, da 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 da. Oh, graphs and waves, they speak to me. Patterns dance like the ocean sea. Risk and gains, I know the way. Discipline leads me every day. Hustle strong, I play my part. Trading rules, they guard my heart. Bitcoin rising, oh, I see abundance flowing endlessly. I'm an enlightened trader free, chasing dreams, just let it be. Yeah, da 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 da. Da 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 wake up to the sun, numbers in my eyes, just don't sleep, they rise and die. Got my coffee, got my screen, chasing dreams in the crypto scene. Trade it high, trade it low, life's a wave, let it flow. Bitcoin beats, they never fit. I live to trade, I live to trade. The blockchain hums, it's a digital drum. Every tick, every tack, the market hums. Candles green, candles red, I'm alive when the market's fed. Hot or tired, let it ride. Moon or crash, I'm still inside. Hot or tired, let it lie. Trade it high, trade it low. Life's a wave, let it flow. Bitcoin beats, they never fade. I live to trade, I live to trade. It's not just coins, it's a vibe. Decentralized dreams are why you'll try. Risk it all, the stakes are steep, but freedom's price is never cheap. Oh, oh,
The screen glows blue in the quiet night. Charts like rivers flowing left to right. He's a watcher, not a chaser, biding time. Whispers of Bitcoin hum, a market's climb. He waits, oh, he waits for the tide to turn. No rush, no flame, just the patience to learn. He runs with the wind when it's at his back, stops at the line, never off the track. The candles dance, red to green to gray. He reads the whispers, what the patterns say. 1,000 hands in a frantic race, but he's the stone holding his place. No fear, no greed, just the ticking clock, the calm of a mountain, the weight of rock. He waits, oh, he waits for the tide to turn. No rush, no flame, just the patience to learn. He runs with the wind when it's at his back, stops at the line, never off the track. They'll call him slow, they'll call him mad, but the gold's in the waiting, not the quick hand grab. He knows the fall comes after the rise. He's seen the fire in too many eyes. Scrolling charts at midnight, the glow's my only light. Numbers dance like fireflies in the quiet of the night. Risk and gain, a gambler's flight. Bitcoin keeps my coffee warm through the coldest storm. One click, two clicks, ride the swarm. Bitcoin keeps my coffee warm. Dreams in decimals, futures in code. I trade the highs, I bear the load. A digital grind, a winding road. Up it goes, then it falls. Echoes in these cyber walls. Bitcoin keeps my coffee warm through the coldest storm. One click, two clicks, ride the swarm. Bitcoin keeps my coffee warm. Some call it luck, some call it a curse, but these blocks and chains, they fill my purse. The rent gets paid,
the fridge gets filled by ones and zeros. My fate is sealed.
Woke up this morning with the sun in my eyes. Check my wallet for some digital surprise. No stress, no fear, just the crypto tide. I ride the wave, I let it decide. Bitcoin vibes, let it run, let it flow. Trade for fun, watch the profits grow. No rush, no race, take it nice and slow. Bitcoin vibes, just go with the glow. Just go with the glow. Charts go up, charts go down like the sea. But I'm not worried cause it's all just a spree. One Satoshi, two Satoshi, maybe three. Stack 'em up while sipping my tea. It's not the greed, it's the game that I play. Every little trade feels like holiday. Bitcoin vibes, let it run, let it flow. Trade for fun, watch the profits grow. No rush, no race, take it nice and slow. Bitcoin vibes, just go with the glow. Some chase the fortune, some chase the fame, but I'm just here enjoying the game. Laughing at losses, smiling at gains, dancing in the rhythm of the blockchain.
Today is about Timo, our kit, and to scale really takes an inspiration from his daily life as a Yordle, as a Vandal Scout will look like. In result, we have Timo using like devices to help him float, to get around trains, and we have shovels to dig up some treasures or whatever. We got a lot of flavor of the Vandal Scout in Timo's kit here. We want to make sure that individual tools that he has are individually fun.
I watch the charts like stars at night. Lines that dance and fade from sight. Candles flicker, green and red. Dreams alive, fears half dead. Patience whispers, hold the line. Heartbeats ticking, time aligns. Trade with love, trade with fire. Chase the dream, climb higher, higher. The hustle sings, the market flows. Crypto passion, it only grows. Wallets light, but my mind's on gold. Digits and data, stories untold. Risk is a shadow, I keep it near. Every loss, a lesson clear. The graphs don't care, they never weep. But I've got faith, it runs so deep. Through ups and downs, I find my art. Trading with patience, trading with heart. With love, trade with fire. Chase a dream, climb higher, higher. The hustle sings, the market flows. Crypto passion, it only grows. Screens glow in the quiet night. Charts dance under the pale light. Green and red, a story told of risks we take, of dreams we hold. He shows the way, no need to boast. A guide, a friend needs more than most. Trade by trade, we learn, we grow. Step by step, the seeds we sow. It's not just coins, it's not just games. It's the bond we share through joys and pains. He breaks it down, no jargon walls. Answers every question, big or small. It's not a race, it's not a game. It's the trust we build, not chasing fame. A stranger's face, now a brother's left. A digital world of the human path. Trade by trade, we learn, we grow. Step by step, the seeds we sow. It's not just coins, it's not just games. It's the bond we share through joys and pains. Under the sun, where the breeze runs slow, numbers on the screen put on a show. They trade, they wait, we laugh, we glow. Watch for the trade, stay for the vibe, feel the rhythm, let it collide. Money moves fast, but the grooves are guide. Charts go up and charts fall down. Faces light up, then wear a frown. But here we are, no need to drown. It's not the coin, not the cash, it's the beat that keeps the clap. Watch for the trade, stay for the vibe, feel the rhythm, let it collide. Money moves fast, but the grooves are guide. They're chasing dreams, we're chasing tunes. Under the reggae sun and the dancing moons. They click and scroll, we're swaying soon. I'm not a gambler, I'm a steady man. I bought a slice of digital gold, watched it climb and watched it fall. Numbers dancing on the screen, but life ain't just a crypto dream. Let it go, let it flow. The market's high, the market's low. Trade your pride for peace of mind. Accept the loss and you will find. Fingers itching for that buy. The graph is green, it scrapes the sky. But every mountain as it fall, don't risk it all to lose it all. Patience sings a sweeter tune. The moon can't wait, the sun comes soon. Let it go, let it flow. The market's high, the market's low. Trade your pride for peace of mind. Accept the loss and you will find. Huddle tight, don't let it slip. Don't let greed sink your ship. Every coin flips two ways. Chase no ghost, let wisdom stay.
How do we help everyone build secure apps that actually scale? We retool. Woke up to the sun and a flashing screen. Charts going wild, it's a digital dream. The coin is spinning, it's a risky ride. But I'm holding on, got nothing to hide. No pain, no gain, that's the crypto flame. Risk is a fire, but it's part of the game. Trade by the moonlight, rise with the sun. Bitcoin's the wave and I'm riding this one, yeah. They say it's a bubble, but I see a tide. A sea of numbers where fortunes collide. I hear the skeptics, they laugh, they joke, but I'm stacking satoshis while they stay broke. One click up, one click down. Fortune spins like a merry-go-round. No pain, no gain, that's the crypto flame. Risk is the fire, but it's part of the game. Trade by the moonlight, rise with the chains, I'm breaking the rules. No banks, no borders, just digital tools. The future is here and it's while it's raw. Trading my fears for a digital law.
Numbers roll like waves on the sea, up and down like a mango tree. You want the gold but fear the sting, risk and reward, it's the same thing. You can't climb high if you're scared to fall. The smallest steps won't get you far. Are you willing to lose? Are you ready to play? If not, then step back, walk away. You only win when you're not afraid. The game is rigged, that's how it's made. Dreams are like clouds in the sky. Some float low, some aim high. But no storms ever stop the sun. You can't hold back if you wanna run. Are you willing to lose? Are you ready to play? If not, then step back, walk away. You only win when you're not afraid. The game is rigged, that's how it's made. The coins may spin, the charts may die, but that's the rhythm, that's the vibe. You trade the fear for the hope inside. You ride the wave, you let it glide. The charts go wild, the numbers spin. A sea of green, a tide of red within. But you keep me calm when storms begin. Thank you, brother, thank you, friend. We ride the waves we never bend. In the chaos we transcend. Thank you, brother, thank you, friend. Thank you, brother, thank you, friend. Late nights lit by a glowing screen. Dreams of gains and what might have been. You remind me to breathe unseen. It's not just coins, it's not just trades, it's the bonds we've quietly made. Thank you, brother, thank you, friend. We ride the waves we never bend. In the chaos we transcend. Thank you, brother, thank you, friend. Thank you, brother, thank you, friend. When the dips feel endless, the peaks too high, you ground my feet, you He's got a screen glow, a late night stare. Fingers tap keys like he's dancing on air. Charts and numbers, they're his art. He trades the world, tears it apart. He's got the moves, he's got the plan. Follow his lead, you'll understand. Bitcoin guru, the master, the guide, copy his trades, ride the tide. Bitcoin guru, you'll never stray. He's the light in the blockchain gray. Candle flames flicker, green and red. His wisdom sharp, always a step ahead. The market whispers, he hears it loud. Turns a chaos into a crowd. He doesn't blink, he doesn't fall. Holds the line when the bears crawl. You'll win big if you follow through. Trust the man they call guru. Bitcoin guru, the master, the guide, copy his trades, ride the tide. Bitcoin guru, you'll never stray. He's a light in the blockchain gray. He's a light in the blockchain gray. Bitcoin guru, the master, the guide, copy his trades, ride the tide. Bitcoin guru, you'll never stray. He's a light in the blockchain gray. I'm not here to flex my gold. No shiny chains, no stories told. Just a screen lit up in green. Charts and candles that I've seen. I'm just here to show my trade. Surf the markets while cascade. No promises, no masquerade. I'm just here to show my trades. Bitcoin's dancing, ether's glow. Watch your eyes, then watch it go. No crystal ball, no mystic game, yeah. Just logic riding on the flame. By the dip, ride the wave. Every move a chance to say, I'm just here to show my trade. Surf the markets, wild cascades. No promises, no masquerade. I'm just here to show my trade. Chat's on fire, they're asking why. I click the mouse and watch it fly. It's not a gamble, not a scheme. Just my flow inside the stream. sunrise bright and the charts go high. I see the number in the sky. Digit.
We've saved the best for last. Point Battle Line.